Hey guys, Horse here, and today welcome back to another video. I am here joined with by kylebop. Say hello.
Hello.
And we are doing a staff interview. So just kicking it right off, what is your favorite minigame?
I'd say survival games, hands down.
Right.
Favorite.
Well, good that, it's actually like playable because many times I have found that a few minigames have, kind of, died. Cough, cake wars. Um, which is still
Yep.
my favorite one, but sadly, pretty much all of the other mini games were dead at the time when I did my staff interview, and now I'm the interviewer and you're the interviewee. So I'm just going to start with the first question. What do you prefer to be called by, Bop or Kyle?
Most probably Kyle. I'm known by either Mr. Bob, just my first name Kyle, one of those two.
Okay. All right. And the second question would be, why did you choose your name?
Well, I didn't actually choose my name. Years back when Minecraft came out, my sister showed me this game. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, right? She
Mm-hmm.
made this account, thought it was funny, Kyle Bob, right? Little
Right.
kid.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
ever since, I never changed my name.
Huh.
It's always been.
And you don't have a name change history at all then?
No, I do not.
Oh wow, cool.
Only, yeah.
So another question: why did you join staff? I know this is kind of a generic question, but I feel like it's nice to know kind of where you stand in regards to that.
Yeah, so it's kind of an important question for like each person. It's gonna be the same exact thing almost, just helping out the community basically.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, obviously I said SG is my favorite minigame, right? So back then, teaming wasn't allowed.
Uh-huh.
There's tons of cross teamers on SG, and I was just reporting them left and right. And one day I'm just like, hey, what if I became staff and did it myself,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
instead of waiting for a response, right?
Right.
So I decided, all right, let's do it. I'm gonna go for it. It's not too hard. Got my form requirements in. I already had over 100 player report tickets
Mm-hmm.
because I was just grinding SG over and over, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
decided to become staff.
he just got up in here. All right. Chase him down really quickly. He's only at
Yep.
11, so he should be die. He should die fairly quickly. I need his chest plate. Thank you. Wow, the blaze right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Oh, wait, can I have that chest plate, please?
Yep. There you go.
So, what do you think puts you at like kind of separates you as a staff member versus kind of like everybody else as a staff member?
I always try to be in support calls. I know many staff members on the friends, MSGF, and everything. You can message friends in game. Most people have that turned off. I'm always open to any messages from anyone in game too. So if there's ever like a hacker or Discord or anything, so I'm pretty much like involved in the community, like right there, the front stand, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
All right, so there's another kill right here. I don't know if yeah, I guess we're teaming. I don't know. I guess she's just not hitting me, so I won't hit her back. Um,
okay.
okay, I don't even know who she is. I think she's a fairly well-known player, but I guess that's just what we're gonna do. All right, let's go kill some people. So let me get on my compass real quickly.
Yeah.
Um, so another question would be, what are you trying to strive for, like as like a staff? Like, what is your goal? What was your goal to like become a staff member, I guess?
Yeah. Okay.
Like the difference between why you came as staff member and like where do you want to be one day,
Right.
essentially.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when I first got staff, I always wanted to be like right in the community. I always wanted to be hosting events for the community. That was
Hmm.
kind of my passion.
Hmm.
So I decided to apply for community events team, which I'm still on today and have been on for months.
Right.
So I host events every single month. Usually it's Skyblock based.
Right.
So obviously the community events team is something I always wanted to go for. Shortly after, even when I was still helper, I wanted to go for reports team, right?
Right.
Ban all of the hackers, obviously, go for all of that.
Right.
So I decided to try out for reports team, and actually yesterday, I was promoted to reports team.
Oh
So
yeah, did you get wow, that's pretty amazing. Congratulations.
thank you. Yep. So I mean that I'm pretty much where I want to be for now. In the future, obviously senior moderator would be nice, but it's like you can never expect it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it, you know, yeah, it'd be cool. Do I need it? Not really, because
Right.
I'm exactly where I want to be. Right,
Right.
the reports team, community events, doing what I love to do, helping out
Hmm.
the community.
Yeah.
So you know,
I also think
that's
that,
what I gotta say about that.
yeah, I mean, I think
Go
it's
ahead.
also important to like ask, like people ask, say, I would be a good senior mod because why? I mean, it's pretty much just the tag change, when you go from moderator to senior. Um, Really, what makes up, and I've held this opinion for many many years, is the thing that like is the difference between moderator and senior moderator is the sub teams that you can get, mentor team, applications
Yeah.
team, review team. Like you really like have a uh,
So
influence in how
for
like the staff team grow essentially.
yeah. So another goal for like the future, if I ever were to get senior mod, first thing I do is go for application team. So
Okay.
it'd be pretty cool because I've been training with lots of people. I'm a helper or staff practice in the staff practice Discord, helping out
Mm-hmm.
people, mentor towards them.
Yeah.
So I'm always in calls with people, helping people get staff because that's my goal, helping people out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So mentor team would also be something I'd go for,
Okay.
but that's something you can't really go for because it's
Right. It's an
you know
invite only. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that would be probably my goal for the future, going for that, and that's the whole reason behind becoming a senior moderator. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To kind of carve the path to like what the community will like experience and what the staff members will experience when they're on
yeah,
staff
exactly.
team. Yeah.
So just pretty much helping other staff members too.
Right.
A lot of people come to me on a daily basis for questions, and I
Mm-hmm.
try to keep the staff team as close as I can together, like being comfortable to talk to other people, and
Mm-hmm.
exactly in like support calls. Let's say if someone needs help, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a
Yeah.
staff member doesn't know the answer to a question, then they can always like come to me for that,
Right.
or
Yeah.
anyone. So that's my
Yeah.
goal.
Kind of like what I kind of helped you do when you first got staff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
kind of inspired me to do that because you were always there when I was a helper, when I first became staff. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole reason behind that. And that just carried on. And
Yeah.
so that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
I mean, it is definitely wonderful to see someone who had a bit of a knowledge problem and being able to like you didn't like expect anything. You just wanted to try, and throughout trying you just kept at it, even though some people were saying that, hey, this person is maybe not the best staff member, but you kept striving for uh to become this well respected member of the staff team. And like we can definitely see like uh how the staff team has like been able to improve throughout your time essentially.
Yeah. I
All right,
mean,
this guy is getting a tad bit annoying and he's gonna kill me. Oop. Wow, I got
no.
paid. I got played so hard. I lost track of him.
Yeah. All
Um,
right.
so tell me a story about like a good time or story that you had on MCC before you were a staff member.
Ooh. Well, before I would never be active in Discord calls. I didn't even know what Discord was months before I was staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd pretty much be a solo player playing with my brother all the time on SG, and I was just a big Skyblock player too.
Mm-hmm.
The other season of Skyblock, I started playing like 2 seasons ago. I think it was season 6 because we're on 8 now, right?
Yes.
So 2 seasons ago, I started playing Skyblock, and that's the whole thing with survival games, wanting to become staff. A couple months after that, towards the end of the season, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So what is your favorite memory of being a staff member?
Um, Usually all of the community events I host, I mean, you can never really forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Like hosting either a huge maze on creative or doing a big drop party on Skyblock, almost crashing the server.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are things you don't really forget. Or talking to new helpers,
Yeah.
like the first time, and then watching them grow, like you did to me,
Mm-hmm.
obviously.
Yeah.
Just things like that. Just don't forget,
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Are there any exciting new things coming to the community events team or events or anything like that that you can tell us about?
Um, well, we're planning to host more karaoke events, things like that. Earlier this month, I did host a minigame night, so I'm looking to possibly do another one in the future. Change that up a little bit more than it
How,
was before,
how
and
did that
a
go,
lot of them.
actually?
It went pretty well. I wouldn't really describe it as a community event, but more of like encouraging people to play mini games for the duration of the hour.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll change it up a little bit next time, but there's going to be a lot of events coming up next month.
All right,
I'm looking at.
good.
So
Do you want to head behind us to into the library so we can hopefully not die instantly?
yeah, let's go.
All right.
The
Hopefully
best part.
no one else will follow us. Um, yeah, I think it's definitely like I'm glad to hear that the community events team is definitely um, striving for more events. I really wanted to push that while I was community events team, and I might come back. It all kind of depends on
Yeah,
where I am at the end of the month.
yeah,
But yeah. So what? So why is I take it Skyblock is your favorite subserver, right?
correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, your minutes show basically everything that I need to know on that. You're on the top. You're on one of the top islands on Skyblock right
I am.
now.
Yes.
Uh, are you enjoying this new the Skyblock or the season 8 of Skyblock? If I can talk.
Um, there were a lot of new changes to the season regarding tokens or spawners, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're trying to be confidential on what we're doing on the island, so we're not giving out many things on what's the best way to make money or like different things.
Right,
Keeping
because
it kind of secretive.
yeah, because I mean, I feel like a
You know.
lot of people have a different like takes on it. For
Yeah.
sure.
Many. Yeah.
Yeah.
Many people are still trying to figure it out. So it's kind of on the top island. I have an amazing team. So I mean, shout out to them. They're the reason we are the top island.
Right, right, right.
Obviously, I can't do it myself without a great team. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going pretty well.
Yeah,
Skyblock is a lot of fun.
yeah. So why do you think Skyblock is your favorite subserver?
Is it my favorite?
Or why do you think it's your favorite?
I know it's yeah. It's for sure my favorite. Other than like mini games and everything, SG, uh, Skyblock is hands down my favorite subserver. Yeah,
Okay. And
just a lot of
when did you first fall in love with Skyblock? Kind of that play style,
fun.
I guess.
Years back, probably 2015.
Did
I
you?
started playing. I don't about that time. 2015. I started playing Skyblock. I actually got banned from the server, so I didn't come back for like 2 years or whatever, a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Obviously, all the punishments changed. Everyone got unbanned from the server, so I came back, and that was actually season 6. I came back to
Oh wow. Okay.
MVC. I played that season, started getting on Island Top, and I just got back into Skyblock at the time. But I'm pretty like my knowledge on Skyblock back then was pretty high with like cactus farms, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. So
Yeah. It looks like there's like a cobweb maze that I kind of hate, but okay. Well, here, just kill him. No, no. There we go.
there you
Wow, I saw you flying, Kyle. All right, let's see
go.
if. Well,
Hacker.
yeah, you're a hacker. Oh gosh, it was actually a good sword. Thank you.
You didn't have to go all the way around. You could just get it from there. But okay.
Oh well, you were your big your big giant body was your avatar was blocking me.
Oh yeah, gotta lose some weight.
Yeah. I mean, I would that make us all overweight in Minecraft?
Yeah.
I mean, we are pretty like chubby. Unless you get like the Alex version of our skin, then we're pretty slim.
Yep.
All right. How do you get out of here? I forget.
Just jump down.
I guess just jump down. Okay.
Parkour.
There's 11 people remaining, so we should be able to get a few more kills. And hopefully not die. So another question for you: Where, if you could change anything on like anything on MCC, what would you change? What would you make
Um,
better? Holy crap.
well, oh, this guy's powerful. I definitely think mini games do need a revamp coming up in the future, which I am trying to go for and look at.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So if I could change one thing, I'd definitely bring more maps to mini games,
Hmm.
more updates, and that's not just my opinion, but
Right. A
uh,
lot of people hold that opinion, yeah.
yeah, other people I talk to, I try to get ideas from the community to make forum posts on the staff team, bring it up to the admins. That's my goal.
Hmm.
Pretty much just new maps on mini games in general. And another huge thing that I was looking for this Skyblock season
Hmm.
is adding ranks on Skyblock. I think that a ranking system on Skyblock would be very important due to like griefing, scamming, things like that. It would
Ranking
prevent
system in what
griefing.
way?
More like setting permission for island members, such as like, oh, this
Oh,
guy has
like
permission.
co-leader.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
yeah.
So like permissions to dig spawners or dig certain blocks, activate certain switches, buttons. Just general permissions for people. So
Hmm. Yeah.
that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that way, more of the community could get together without having to like worry, oh,
Exactly.
am I going to get scammed? Am I going to lose
Yeah.
my stuff? Things like that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
actually
so that's a big factor with having a big island team at the moment is you have to watch everyone's every move. You have to see what's going on at your island at all times.
hmm and
So I think if they added ranks to the Skyblock 9 season, the next season, or possibly even this season, it'd be
yeah, I
impossible.
I mean, Alex has repeatedly said that he tries to push out updates a few weeks after. Were you surprised that he said he's going to hold on to the factions reset um,
Um,
because I think it's like I think hopefully we can get a good update. Like he's gonna do some back burner stuff, like mini
yeah,
games or something, because it feels like he's been doing reset after reset after reset after reset after reset.
yeah.
And I mean, what do you think that that's a good thing to kind of just like slow down subserver resets and kind of
Um,
work on like some other things?
I think that subservers do need to be reset over time because obviously, last season of Skyblock it did die towards the end of the season. Whether there should be new updates to Skyblock or it should be just completely new season, I'm
Hmm.
not too sure on that. But if you update Skyblock, you kind of have to update the new season.
Hmm.
Give everyone that fresh chance. For factions, I personally heard from a majority of factions to actually make the season faster and to reset it every month. But I look at MC Central not as a faction server, but more of a mini game server.
Hmm.
So I'm not too sure if that would be the best bet for factions or not. But
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'd come out definitely with new updates for mini games because that's what MCC started as a mini
Hmm.
game server. And
Yeah.
I think we're slowly starting to lose that community and get more of a factions based community.
Well, I think we have three very strong, subservers, which are factions, Skyblock, and Prison. All
Yes.
have gotten over 300 players.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna focus on PvPing really quickly because I'm fighting a really strong player and I'm gonna die. But
Oh,
you know,
you almost got it. Yeah.
yeah, she's
But
a very strong player. Um, but I think, I mean, what do you think about like having mid-season updates? Uh,
um,
like
it depends what the updates would be. Like on factions, there's always rules changing left and right.
yes,
So
but that wouldn't be really an update. Like I wouldn't think like rule changes,
so
but
you're
I'm
talking
like
okay.
like say how we get so many suggestions in the on the forums, right?
Yeah.
Uh, do you think that mid-season Alex should maybe say, oh, maybe this would provide a good change, and it would be able to keep like mid-season updates would be able to keep more players for longer, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
For certain updates, I think that they should be updated mid-season or throughout the season, as you're saying. But there also is the fact with when the server resets, what's going to come next season, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's going to just be like updating, updating, updating. There's not going to be like a major change like this season's tokens, you know?
Right.
So I'm not too sure, but I definitely think that there should be updates throughout the season over time, depending what the update is, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So,
Here's a chest plate. I got a ton of them
thank you.
extra, so there you go. There's someone over here that I'm gonna go kill. Um,
Yep.
I think, yeah, definitely that would be an advantage to MCC, just bringing little updates. You know
Yeah,
how I feel like Mojang did that a lot with Minecraft. Like they did the plentiful update like 1.10, 1. Or 1.11, 1.12. Those are like two like
exactly. Yeah,
fairly minor updates, and then they hit us with a big update with the Village and Pillage and the C one, whatever that one was called, the
yeah.
um,
So,
aquatic update. That's it.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so I think that would be, it would allow people to, stay longer. I think that Alex adding tokens, something that I've suggested for a while, you know, that is actually going to be able to keep more players because, the eco won't get completely out of whack and you still really have to work for, what you get essentially.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I noticed ancient keys and mythical keys on Skyblock right now. You can get a ton of tokens on there.
Hmm.
Opening those up, so I'm not sure if those should be decreased or not, or what would go on with that, as tokens are more like.
Hmm.
But that's just a general factor with that. But like you said, with little changes over time and then hit with a big reset, and huge change, I think that would actually be something to look forward to. Like things like that on MCC, you know,
Right. Yeah.
little updates over time, and then when the next season does come,
A
just a
big update.
huge update.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this video is probably going to be fairly long, so I'm just going to end it with one
All
last
right.
question.
Yeah.
Tell us something about your real life that, I guess, just something about your real life that you feel would be interesting, let's say.
Um. Well, in the future, I'm looking to be a pilot for any airline domestic flights in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I already know what my career is going to be. Looking forward to that. Already looking at different options for schools and everything.
Hmm.
Another big thing is K1 Speed Racing made it into the World Championship.
Oh,
So I
wow.
think that's really cool to be in for, you know, just in general, the World Championship out of the whole world, you know.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Um, so just, a few things going on, mostly flight school
Hmm.
and trying to focus on school in general, getting out of high school first,
Yeah. And you're 15, correct?
16. Yeah.
16, all right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Kyle. It was
Yeah.
a pleasure to get to know you a little bit more. Uh, as always, leave a like on the video if you liked, and a dislike if you
All right.
disliked. And I'll see you later. Bye.